Good morning, third grade. I'm going to go ahead and get started reading our religion lesson, but I have to tell you that I sent the wrong page number. So when you opened up the email this morning, it said to read page 92, but that should be page 192. So I'm going to go now to page 192. We're learning about church leaders. And the first church leader that Jesus chose was a man named Simon. But Simon became known as Peter. Now, the Pope is the successor or the one to come after Peter. And the Pope is the Bishop of Rome. And Rome is where the Pope lives. He is the head of the entire Catholic Church in the entire world. So at the top of page 192, what special job did Jesus choose Peter for? Here's a story about St. Peter, the first leader of the Catholic Church. God's Word. Peter's belief. Jesus asked his disciples, "But who do you say that I am?" Simon answered him, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." Then Jesus blessed Simon and told him that he could not know that from being human. Only his Father could have made that known. And so I say to you, you are Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church. Peter denies Jesus. A servant asked him if he had been with Jesus, but Peter denied that he had been with him. Two other people asked Peter if he was friends with Jesus, and Peter denied Jesus again, both times. Then a rooster crowed, and Peter remembered what Jesus had told him. Before the cock crows, you will deny me 3 times. Peter went out and began to weep bitterly. Jesus had chosen him to lead the church, and then because he was afraid, these people who were looking for Jesus, they were scary people. They were looking for Jesus because they were going to arrest him, and eventually Jesus was crucified, we know. And so because Peter was afraid, he denied knowing Jesus. He said, "No, I don't know who he is. I don't know who that man is." And so he kind of lost his faith for a little while there, but later Peter was made our first pope. I'm going to go on page 193, Jesus and Peter. After his resurrection, Jesus showed himself to his followers. Jesus asked Peter if he loved him. And Peter responded, "Yes, I love you." Jesus said to him, "Feed my lambs." Jesus asked Peter again, "Do you love me?" Peter answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Tend my sheep," and asked a third time, "Do you love me?" Peter said, "Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you." And Jesus said to him, "Feed my sheep." Peter had denied Jesus 3 times. So Jesus asked him 3 times, "Do you love me?" And when he told Peter to feed my lambs, to take care of my sheep, he was speaking metaphorically. Jesus is known as the Good Shepherd, and a shepherd tends or takes care of the sheep and the lambs, and he does not ever want to lose even one sheep or one lamb. And we are being compared. We are the sheep and the lambs, who Jesus wants Peter to lead. And so the Pope's mission, his job, his vocation, is to lead all the people, all the Christians, all the Catholic people, all the people around the world, and to care for them the way that Jesus cares for us.